Lucid dreams are extremely vivid, and many people don't get into lucid dreaming because they're afraid that once they become conscious in their dream, they will have a nightmare. So in today's video, I'm going to give you 7 tips that you can use tonight to prevent nightmares from happening in the future. I'll also talk about what happens if you do have a lucid nightmare, and the best strategies that you can use to get rid of it. If you struggle with reoccurring nightmares, whether they happen during lucid dreams or just regular sleep, this video will help you out, so make sure that you watch it to the end. If you're new to lucid dreaming, make sure that you hit that subscribe button because I post weekly tutorials and my goal is to get you to master lucid dreaming and do it whenever you want. So if that sounds cool, then hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss another video. Also, if you want to support the channel and have access to exclusive content like my lucid dreaming stories, I've left a link down below to my Patreon and I highly recommend that you check it out. Number 1. Be as comfortable as possible. Discomfort can contribute to nightmares, so it's important that when you fall asleep, you are as comfortable as possible. If you have a clean room and you lie down in a comfortable position, there's a better chance of you experiencing a peaceful sleep. Sleeping on your back increases the chances of nightmares happening, so if you notice that you're getting a lot of nightmares and you sleep on your back, you might want to change that habit. Number 2. Meditate before bed. A big reason why you might experience a nightmare on a particular day is because you fell asleep with a lot on your mind and were stressed out. Meditating before bed is probably one of the best things that you can do to prevent nightmares, because it'll clear your mind and release any tension that you might have. If you don't know how to meditate, I made a video talking all about it, so make sure that you watch that if you want to learn more. If you think meditation is lame and you don't want to do it, there are many other activities that you can do before bed that will have a similar effect. Taking a walk outside in the evening will help clear your mind, as well as reading a good book or taking a hot shower. Number 3. Reality checks. One cool way to get rid of nightmares is to do a reality check whenever something scary happens in real life. Reality checks are basically when you test to see whether or not you are in a dream. Then, if you have a scary dream and you start to feel afraid, you'll do a reality check and realize that you're dreaming. From there, you can stop the nightmare and transform it into an amazing lucid dream. Number 4. Don't stay up late too often. Staying up until 3 a.m. watching videos on YouTube can be a lot of fun, as long as you're not doing it every single night. Sleep deprivation is heavily linked with nightmares, so make sure that you're getting enough sleep every night, or else you could put yourself at a greater risk. Number 5. Don't eat too much food before bedtime. If you eat lots of food before you go to sleep, it will increase your metabolism, causing your brain to become more active, possibly leading to nightmares. This isn't as severe as the other things on this list, and if you eat a snack before bedtime, chances are you won't have a nightmare. But it does increase the risk of it happening, so just be careful that you're not eating too much. Number 6. Don't go into a lucid dream without a plan. When you're in a lucid dream, you can do anything you want, and it can become a bit overwhelming, especially if you have no idea what to do. Your reality is directly influenced by your thoughts, and if for whatever reason you start to have negative thoughts, you could risk turning the dream into a nightmare. Before you try to lucid dream, make a list of all of the things that you want to do once you become aware. That way, you'll know exactly what to do in the dream if you become lucid, and you'll spend less time thinking about nothing, which can be dangerous for some people. Number 7. Think positively. Whether you're attempting a lucid dreaming technique or just falling asleep normally, it's always a good idea to keep a positive mindset and think of good things. Lucid dreams only turn into nightmares if you start thinking of negative things in the dream. So as long as you can avoid doing that, you'll be just fine. This kind of ties back to meditation, because if you meditate or do something that will relax you before bedtime, chances are you won't have negative thoughts and you'll go to sleep in a good state. Okay, so you might be wondering, what actually happens when you have a lucid nightmare? Lucid dreams are extremely realistic, so if you see something scary, it will seem pretty terrifying. However, nothing in the dream can hurt you, and at the end of the day, you're not in any real danger. If you have a lucid nightmare, 9 times out of 10 you will wake up. But if you stay in the dream, all you need to do is tell yourself that it's not real and that you have control over everything in the dream world. You need to believe in yourself and remind yourself who's really in control. Lucid nightmares aren't fun, but there are many steps that you can take to prevent them from happening, and as long as you have good bedtime habits, you probably won't experience them in the first place. Lucid nightmares are quite rare, and you're not likely to have one unless you try to do it on purpose. So it shouldn't scare you away from attempting lucid dreaming techniques. In all of the years that I've been into lucid dreaming, I have never felt threatened or trapped in any way. If the dream starts to get scary, I just wake up. If you'd like to learn more about the dangers of lucid dreaming, I made a video all about that and you can click to watch it up in the top corner. But that's about it for today's video. I hope you learned some helpful tips on how to stop nightmares, and I hope that this makes you feel better about trying lucid dreaming techniques. If you have any questions about any of the steps, just leave a comment down below and I or someone else will try to answer it. Also, feel free to leave your suggestions in the comments section for what video that you want to see next, because I read pretty much all the comments and I'm always looking to see what you guys want next on the channel. And again, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button because I post weekly lucid dreaming tutorials, so you definitely want to be subscribed so that you don't miss future videos. And as always, thanks for watching.